How's it going, my peeps? It is now time for another prediction game video for the month of May. The Elimination Chamber 2015 prediction game video. So usually there's only one pay-per-view a month, but this time they added a new one in the Elimination Chamber. Although it's not a new pay-per-view, but it's new for the month of May. Usually the Elimination Chamber would take place, like, I think in February? Yeah. So, you know, during the road to WrestleMania. And it was one of my favorite pay-per-views just because I really liked the Elimination Chamber match. Once they took that out and replaced it with Fastlane, I was disappointed because I felt like we wouldn't see the Elimination Chamber match for a long time. I had a feeling that maybe they were going to do away with that match. So I'm really glad they brought it back. And this was really out of nowhere. It was unexpected to bring it back at this time. And it is a network exclusive pay-per-view from what I read. And for a pay-per-view that was announced on such, short notice, the card looks really good. You've got 2 Elimination Chamber matches and 2 very first time Elimination Chamber matches. Because we've never had an Elimination Chamber match for the Intercontinental Championship. The Chamber match has always served the purpose for either the number one contendership to the championship, the main championship, so the WWE Championship or World Heavyweight Championship, or, most of the time it'd be for the actual championship, the main championship once again. We've never seen a chamber match for the IC title, and we've never seen, although it's always been in the games in some fashion, in the games it's a 6-on-6, elimination tag team match, but we've never seen a tag team elimination chamber, so we've of course never seen a tag team championship elimination chamber match. So I'm really looking forward to both those matches, especially the tag team one, because it's going to be interesting to see that many people inside the elimination chamber. You've got 6 teams, and of course teams consist of 2 people, so you've got 12 superstars inside the chamber. That's going to be really entertaining in my opinion. At least I hope so, but it's going to be interesting at the very least. And with the guys in the match, I have no doubt that it's going to be a good match. So, anyways, speaking of pay-per-views and prediction game videos, the last prediction game video for Payback, did somebody get every single match right? Well, somebody did. There was one person that got every single match right, from the pre-show match to the main event. I was surprised that some people actually got the pre-show match. I thought for sure the Meta Powers were going to win that match. So the Ascension winning did come as a surprise. But now seeing them in this tag team championship match inside the Elimination Chamber, I understand why the Ascension, won that match. And not the Meta Powers. But yeah, man, Toxic Crypto. He's the guy that got every match right for Payback, so congrats to you. Thanks to you, the prediction game winning streak lives on, and hopefully it keeps on going with the Elimination Chamber. Little known fact about Toxic, this dude once made a car out of a bamboo stick. How? I don't know. Check out his channel, link will be in the description box, as well as I'll put like an annotation or something like that. So anyways, let's get started with the predictions. Now there's no kickoff match or pre-show match. There might be an unannounced match on the kickoff, or they might announce a match on Saturday, but if they do, it doesn't count, because at the moment of this recording, there is no kickoff or pre-show match announced. Now, there is going to be a pre-show segment, and it's going to be a Miz TV segment with Daniel Bryan as the special guest. So Daniel Bryan's back, alright, on TV, not in in-ring action, but yeah, he'll be at the Elimination Chamber. I'm thinking it's because his DVD just came out, or I think it comes out maybe in a couple of days or something like that. Basically, it's either out or comes out soon. And so it's probably to promote that DVD or something like that. Anyways, let's get started with the matches. And let's start off with the Tag Team Championship match inside the Elimination Chamber. It is going to be the Tag Team Champs, the New Day, versus the Lucha Dragons, versus Tyson, and Cesaro, versus the Primetime Players, versus the Los Matadores, and the Ascension. Now, I'm not sure which members of the New Day are going to participate in this chamber, But I'm thinking it's going to be a combination of Xavier Woods and somebody else. Because the last tag team title match was Kofi and Big E, so I'm thinking this one's going to be Xavier Woods and Big E, or maybe Xavier Woods and Kofi, although I'd really like to see Big E in that match, especially because of that, spear he does through the ropes to the outside. I think we could see that in the Chamber match. I think that'd be pretty cool to see, especially in the Chamber environment, so maybe it's going to be Big E and Xavier Woods. At least that's what I'm hoping. So, as far as this match goes, I think the New Day is going to retain here. I don't see them losing the tag team titles this soon, and I also hope they don't lose the tag team titles this soon. They're really, really entertaining, in my opinion, one of the best parts of Raw at the moment, or SmackDown, or whatever show they're on. So, yeah, going with the New Day in this one. And then, Neville versus Bo Dallas. Now, I actually thought Neville was going to be inside the Elimination Chamber match for the Intercontinental Championship. Because he's, for the past couple of weeks and months, he's been involved in that, with the people in that match. He's been involved with Bad News Barrett, Dolph Ziggler, Sheamus, and did I say Barrett? I don't know, but yeah, Barrett. So I really thought for sure he was going to be in that match. So when he didn't end up in that match and instead was in this match, I was kind of surprised. But yeah, as far as this one goes, definitely going with Neville. I do not see Bo Dallas winning this one at all. I don't think he has a chance. But then again, the Ascension did win the match against the Meta Powers, so you never know. But in this case, I think I know, and I'm going to go with Neville. Afterwards, you've got the Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella defending her title against Naomi and Paige. I saw this coming. I said if Paige would return and attack Naomi after, she wins her tag team match against Nikki Bella, I said something along those lines. I said that I could see the next title match being a triple threat match involving these divas. Because I didn't see, Naomi and Paige fighting in a non-title match on the next pay-per-view, and Nikki Bella also fighting in that same pay-per-view defending the title, because usually there's only one Divas match. So, it is going to take place, this triple threat match, and I've got to say, I think this is the hardest match to predict on this card. Because I could see all scenarios here. I could see Nikki Bella retaining, I could see Paige winning it, and I could see Naomi winning this. But the fact that, they kept the Naomi and Nikki Bella feud going while Paige, returned, and of course they had Naomi and Tamina pick up the win over the Bella Twins at Payback, I think Naomi might just have this one. I think we could see Naomi walk out of the Elimination Chamber as a new Divas champion. Usually, triple threat matches, I feel like the champ retains most of the time. But in this case, I think we might see a title change. And I think it might just be Naomi walking away with the win. So I'm going to go with Naomi, but of course I'm going to go into more detail on my prediction in the simulation video of that match. So, following that, we've got John Cena versus Kevin Owens in a champion versus champion match, and I'm really looking forward to this. Who would have thought that John Cena's next opponent would be Kevin Owens after his feud with Rusev? It really came out of nowhere, just like this pay-per-view. Like I was saying, early on in the video, the card for this is really looking good, and I think part of that is this match here. I'm really looking forward to this. And as far as who I think is going to win, I think John Cena is going to go over Kevin Owens in this one. And then, the Intercontinental Championship Elimination Chamber match. It is going to be Sheamus versus Dolph Ziggler versus Barrett versus R-Truth versus Ryback versus Rusev. Now, on the subject of Rusev, he recently got injured. He got injured on SmackDown, and now his status is kind of unknown for the Elimination Chamber match. We don't know if he's going to be cleared to compete inside the Elimination Chamber, or if he's not going to be able to compete, and if he isn't able to compete, who's going to be his replacement. So because of that, when you guys are giving me your prediction for this match, and you think, or you thought Rusev was going to win, if you think Rusev is going to win the match, if he does compete, or if you think Rusev's replacement might win this match, then go ahead and, as your prediction, write in Rusev/replacement. So if Rusev wins, or if his replacement wins, wherever, it ends up being, I will give you guys that point. So once again, if you think Rusev is going to win, or his replacement is going to win, just put in Rusev or replacement. And following that, oh yeah, I didn't even say who I think is going to win this match. So yeah, as far as the IC title Elimination Chamber match, I'm going to go with Sheamus. And then the main event for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship is going to be Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. This should be a good match. And as far as the winner of the match, I'm going to go with the champ himself, Seth Rollins. So that's it for my predictions. Now it's time for you guys to give me your predictions in the comment section below. Now, I will list all the matches in the description box so you guys can easily give me your predictions. And stay tuned tomorrow as I'll be posting up all my detailed predictions and simulation videos of all the other matches for the Elimination Chamber card. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, as always, you can click the like button down below. I'd really appreciate it. And I'm out. See ya.